Coach, want to open with a statement?
Yeah, credit to Ohio. Thought they have a really well-coached team. Such respect for Coach Bowles and how he does things. Great environment here. And we did not sustain the level that we needed to in the first half to close out the first half when we had a 10-point lead. We gave them confidence going to halftime, even though we had a lead at half. It was just a shootout. And when you're on the road and you're playing a shootout, sometimes you can keep it going and give yourselves a chance. And, we did not play defense at the level we needed to in the second half. And we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, got down 17. Really just intensity lapses, things we haven't seen in the last 3-4 games, that we'll learn from. And, we got to learn from that. Winning on the road is hard in conference play, especially. We did not, and credit to them, man. They're a really good team. We did not start the second half and end the first half at the level we needed to. And that's really important, right? Just the end of the first half and then how you start the second half, especially on the road, is going to dictate a lot of the game flow. We put ourselves in a hole. I'm proud of our guys. We fought till the end. We kept coming, kept fighting, digging, clawing. Gave ourselves a chance, got it down to single digits, got the ball, missed a really good shot. So, a lot to learn. We got to hit the reset button, get back tonight, get in there tomorrow, learn from the film, then get ready to prepare for a really good Kent State team.
DJ and Briz, I think this is one of the hardest places to play in the MAC. You both have played a lot of college basketball. How tough was this environment tonight?
You got it. Yeah, the crowd brought it. We try to not get caught up in that, but it was a really energetic atmosphere.
Oh yeah, I'll say the same. It was pretty energetic. I think we got caught up in it a little bit at times when it got a little loud, but yes, that's place.
Coach, just going into halftime, both teams are shooting over 50%. How does your philosophy change, defensively?
They made some tough shots. I thought actually in the first half we defended better than the second half. I did. They got really good players. We didn't want to let them get hot from three at home. I think that's a big key, especially early. It just gives the team confidence. We did a really good job on the three-point line against them in the first half. They made tough twos, and I felt like, there was a time where I think we were up 32-22. They came out of the gates pretty well. We maintained our level, got a 10-point lead, had a chance to extend it, and we just didn't do that. And then we gave them life. They wanted to run. I think they cut it to 3 or 2. Then it was back and forth in a one-possession game going to halftime, right? So the second half, I thought, at the end especially, you're trying to press. You're going to be flying around a little bit. Our guys played till the end. We turned them over 18 times, but, we gave up too many easy shots around the rim, and we got to learn from that.
Briz, you played in the paint a little bit. How hard is it just allowing 48 points in the paint tonight?
We gotta be better than that. Gotta hold our ground better. Gotta just stick to the game from better. We take pride in it, we do, and we defend. I think we've shown we can defend this year, and we should defend at the level we've shown we can today. And just gotta learn from it and get better.
George, same question about allowing 48 in the paint.
Yeah, you gotta hold your ground. I think, look, they made some tough ones, and we could have had harder contests on a couple of them. But credit to them. They made tough shots, and, when you're at home, the ball goes in the hole a little bit more. You practice here, that. So it was the ones where we could have held more resistance, and they went up our chest, or we could have came in to help and made a play for our teammate that we've been doing. We didn't do it at the level we're capable of today. Those are the ones we'll learn from.
DJ, you knocked down a couple threes today. I know you've been working on that all year. Is that something you want to add to your repertoire moving forward?
Yeah, it was cool knocking them down, but honestly we lost, so I'm not really looking at the shots I made or anything like that, just trying to watch the film and get better from it.
This goes for anyone. We had one turnover headed into half, but then ended up with 11. What's that mindset like, just knowing that it was a little sloppier in the second half?
Yeah, I think that's what changed the game. We got a little sped up. I thought we did a better job in the first half, honestly, controlling pace, They like to get up and down, we know that. You gotta get back and get your defense set. And we were able to control pace and make them grind in the half court in the first half, and I thought made some really good plays and took some really good shots. Second half, we got down, and then I think we got sped up a couple times. And that's gonna happen, you know, more often than not when you put yourself in a tough spot. We still gotta learn, we gotta be strong with the ball and physical in those moments, and just trust making the right play and just keep grinding one possession at a time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.